At this time, we would like to honor our 2019 Lady Athenian seniors and their parents. Our first senior is statistician Riley Baldwin. She is with her parents, Steve and Susie Baldwin. Riley earned 2 letters in track and 1 in bowling. She plans to go to Purdue University to study psychology. Riley Baldwin. Our next senior is Olivia Barnett, joined by her parents, Belinda and Brett Barnett. She earned 2 letters in soccer, 3 letters in basketball, and 4 in softball. She plans to go to the University of Indianapolis for elementary education. Ladies and gentlemen, Olivia Barnett. Addie Laskowski with her parents. Amber Cooksey and Adam Laskowski. She will graduate with 12 varsity letters, earning them in soccer, basketball, and softball. She plans to attend Indiana University for biology and pre-medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, Addie Laskowski. Our last senior is Tori Tesmer, along with her parents, Christy and Jim Tesmer. She has played 2 years of basketball for the Athenians. She plans to go to Lipscomb University in Nashville, Tennessee, and study biology, 3-position assistant. Ladies and gentlemen, our last senior, Tori Tesmer. And now, if I can still have your attention, we have a message from Coach Bean for each of our honorees tonight. It's been an interesting ride with this group of outstanding seniors. Riley, I am so grateful that you decided to come on board with us this season and keep our statistics. In the past, I have spent many hours doing this exercise off of game film, and I can tell you it's not a lot of fun. I also noticed your genuine caring and enthusiasm for this team. I know you gave me plenty of pointers and thoughts about the things that you saw from the sideline that were very helpful. I also appreciate your mom, Susie, for her time and effort as well. We all know that keeping good stats is a team effort, and I think the Baldwins were the perfect team. Thank you, Riley Baldwin. Tori, I still remember vividly the conversation we had with Coach Morgan on the second day of practice. We made it very clear where you stood in terms of this team, and you said without blinking an eye, I know, I get it, but I just want to be part of this team for this year. As coaches, I don't think anyone expected you to last the season. The amount of time and effort you would be expected to give on a daily basis with very limited playing time just didn't seem like something the average senior would do. But boy, were we wrong. You not only stuck out the entire season, but you did it with an attitude and a personality that was really good for the team. Your smile is infectious and your effort was contagious. And along the way, you became a better basketball player and you were certainly an asset to the team. Thank you, Tori Tesmer. Olivia, I have absolutely enjoyed spending time with you and getting to know you on and off the court over the past 3 seasons. You are a deserving 2-time Mental Attitude Award winner for our basketball program. You were a game day captain several times in sophomore and junior seasons, and you earned a full-time captain role this season. You are asked to guard the opponent's best player most games, regardless of their size, and you are asked to do a lot of the dirty work on the offensive end, such as setting screens, giving other players the opportunity to score. You are a true team player. You are a role model for student athletes and all Athenians. For these accomplishments, you and your parents should be very proud. Thank you, Olivia Barnett. Addie, I'll be honest with you. At times, you are the most difficult person I have ever coached. Figuring out what is going on in that head of yours can be a full-time task in itself. Normally, I chose to accept that you are who you are, and I don't need to understand it. But I can say, with all the confidence in the world, there is not a player that any coach can ever lead who gives more effort on the court than you do. Whether it be through tough injuries, sickness, or how the scoreboard read, you never allowed yourself to stop giving us everything you possibly could. All coaches would agree that's all we can ask from our players. You also earned a captain spot midway through the season, and I know that was very important to you. For that, you should be very proud. And by the way, you were a pretty darn good assistant to the assistant coach. Thank you, Addie Laskowski. And Coach Dean adds, to these 4 seniors, I wish you the best of luck moving forward, and I'm really glad you let me be a part of your lives. I will be forever grateful for everything that you gave over your basketball careers. And remember, your win-loss record does not define who you are. And basketball does not define who you are. Basketball is just something you did, and you should be very proud. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 Lady Athenian Basketball Seniors. Let's go up for these 4 ladies and their parents.
You coming on the air? Well, welcome to Crawfordsville, Indiana. We've been enjoying senior night here in the Crawfordsville Gymnasium. We're getting ready to play the county championship game with the Southmont Mounties. The Mounties come in. They've already beaten North. Crawfordsville comes in. We lost to North. So the best that we can do, Coach, tie them up. Be co-champs.
Co-champ. Got me on there.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, we can make everything even up here tonight.
That's the best we can do, and hopefully that's what we will do. Yeah. By the way, we did beat Southmont earlier in the season.
Yes, we did.
And if I recall, I think we scored about 59 points because I was talking to Coach Oakley the other night, and he is still unhappy with, number one, with the outcome of the game and with the score. Yeah, 59-51.
Yeah, okay.
That game was played back on November the 16th. And that may have been the last full game that Addie Laskowski played until the other night. I forget. Yeah. We've played so many games here recently.
Yeah. Yes, she played I guess Riverton Park, maybe?
I can't even remember who we played the other night. May have been
Riverton Park.
But tonight, the Mounties come in. I saw Southmont's game. Would have been last week against Frankfurt. And that was a really good ball game. It was back and forth, lots of lead changes in the first half. And honestly, I was impressed with both teams. And Southmont got their 3 best players in foul trouble, and that was the difference of the game. So the Athenians are going to have their hands full tonight. By the way, you're listening to Tony Thomas and Coach Mike Schubert. And behind the scenes, we got Justin Duggar, Coach Rhett Welliver. And we're going to bring you a girls-boys doubleheader. Ask Coach real quick, do we have a halftime interview during the girls' game? Okay, so we'll go silent for about 9 minutes. During the boys' game at halftime, we're going to interview the 3 senior players for Crawfordsville. So that'll be Tori Tesmer, Addie Laskowski, and Olivia Barnett.
That'll be nice.
That'll be fun. Always fun talking to the girls. And I do know, because I asked, we will have the national anthem before this game, which means we won't have it before the guys' games. Tell you what, Coach, if you would, how about if you give us the starting lineup for Crawfordsville, and there's one change. I'm looking for Tori Tesmer is going to be starting tonight because she's a senior.
Okay, so...
And I was going to ask Justin.
Yeah.
which one of our regular starters will not be starting tonight? Do you know? I'm getting the blank look. Tell you what, why don't we introduce our regular starting lineup, and I know Tori is going to start. Well,
okay.
We'll have 6 start tonight.
We'll have 6 on this right here, and then we'll go from there. Megan Simmons, a 5'7" junior, will be starting along with Olivia Barnett, a 5'5" senior. Lauren Kellerman is a 5'7" junior, will be starting. Shay Williamson, I don't think she's 6 foot, Coach.
I've got the wrong one.
No, I looked over here. 5'4" freshman.
There we go.
There we go. And Addie Laskowski is a 5'6" senior, and Macy York is a 5'8" freshman.
And Tori Tesmer is I'm going to say she's about 5'4", 5'5",
I'll say.
And I know that Coach is going to be starting all seniors tonight for Crawfordsville. And let me run down the starters for Dustin Oakley. The Mounties are going to start. Number 5 is Emma Ward. And Emma played super well against Frankfurt. She didn't score a whole lot of points. I think she had about 5 points, but she handled that ball and controlled that fourth quarter especially. Lily Ward's number 11. Lily's all-world. She is a really, really good player, and she controlled that Frankfurt game, and especially the third quarter. We'll come back to the starters after the national anthem.
United States of America and the men and women who protect our freedom with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars
Well, that was a beautiful rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Very nice.
We will miss our 6 p.m. starting tip-off, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay, I was in the process of giving the Southmont starters, so let me back up real quick. Number 5 at guard is Emma Ward. She'll be the quarterback, and she will handle that basketball. Lily Ward is the tallest, one of the tallest Mounties, and she's the team's leading scorer, and she can do it all. Addie Charles is a sophomore guard, and she's been getting more and more playing time in recent games, and she can run the quarterback spot, and she can also shoot the ball. Number 25 is Natalie Minion, and number 33 is Claire Rimley, and both Minion and Rimley like to scrap.
Yeah, very much so.
They like to mix it up, and they do a real nice job, and there'll be some other kids come off the bench for Southmont.
Yeah, and I noticed Coach Tori is going to start for Megan Simmons tonight.
So Tori Tesmer is the senior. She's going to get her first start tonight. And by the way, this is senior night. This one kind of snuck up on me kind of quick. This is the fastest season I've ever seen. It's gone by. And our last home game, and we play at Frankfort on Friday night. And then next Tuesday, sectional time. And sectionals this year at Southmont High School. So, folks, if you're in Montgomery County, it's not a very far drive down to Southmont. And in sectionals, I'm trying to remember, we drew South. Yes, we did. So we're going to play South tonight, play Frankfort, turn right around, play South again. You know what? The year that Gary coached, we played Western Boone our last game. That was always our last game. Turned right around and played them in sectionals, and it was almost carbon copied games. So we'll see tonight. I know that Southmont is hoping to change things just a little bit because they lost by 8 in November. They're playing for a county championship, and for Crawfordsville it's senior night. You want to go out on a high note, and you want to beat cross-county rivals like Southmont High School. You want to get ready for sectional, and gym's starting to fill up.
Yeah, they're coming in.
And I expect both teams to play half-court man, to play full court, both zone and man. I expect it to be an up-tempo game.
Happen here and there.
Looks like Olivia Barnett's going to jump tonight since Megan Simmons isn't playing. So we've got Lydia Barnett, Tori Tesmer, Addie Laskowski, Lauren Kellerman, and Olivia Barnett. Tip goes to Southmont. They're going to have the first chance. And the Athenians start out. They're in a man. There's a loose ball. Southmont is able to retain possession. And that's Charles has the ball there on the point. Now it looks like we're in a zone. In a 2-3 zone. Charles is going to put up a three-pointer. Nothing but net for the sophomore. First shot's up and in. Here comes Lauren Kellerman. She's going to go right down the hoop. Some contact with Lily Ward. So the first foul of the game goes to the most important Mountie on the court. The score is 3-0. If you're at home, there's still time to get to the gym. Both of these games will be for the county championship tonight. Crawfordsville boys have already beat North. If they beat South tonight, that's it. First shot's up and in.
We may see that little action there quite a bit if we can, Coach, with Lauren, who's very good at driving to the basket. She may be taking it to the side that Lily's on tonight.
And she needs to.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say her free throw shooting has really improved this year. And it has. It really has. Down the lane, Minion passes that ball right through Rimley's hands. That's the first turnover for the Mounties. Here's full court pressure.
Looks like it's going to be
man for man.
Yeah.
Man for man. Addie Laskowski squares up. The senior streaking for the hoop. Tori Tesmer's first shot's up. Rebounded in there by Rimley. They're going to give the foul to Addie Laskowski. Okay, good drive to the hoop. Good pass. Took a good shot. Just a little bit strong.
32, Laskowski.
The Athenians are in a 2-3 defense. I expect them to stay in a 2-3 defense for just a few minutes, and then I expect when there's a lineup change to go to full court pressure. And I bet you Dustin Oakley did not prepare to go against the 2-3 right off the bat.
Right.
There's another three-pointer.
Manion both.
2 3-point shots, 2 3-point baskets. Here comes Macy York. Tori Tesmer's got that ball. She reverses it. Shea Williamson kicks it out to Lydia Barnett, who puts up a three-pointer. That one's a little bit long, and you got to be kidding me.
Guess what?
Addie Laskowski picks up her second foul. Took her a grand total of 90 seconds to pick up 2 fouls. So, Megan Simmons is coming in. Macy York's coming in. Tori Tesmer's coming out. The two seniors, Addie Laskowski's coming out. That foul's going to hurt us.
Yes.
It's 6-1. The Mounties. Here's a 1-3-1 trap. Just like that, we're going to put some pressure on. Charles has got the ball. There's a tap by Lydia Barnett. On the floor is Macy York. Just like that, the pressure is amped up. Ramping her up.
Yep.
And change of possession. So that goes as a turnover against the Mounties.
That down there, Coach.
I'm going to try to keep track of the rebounds as I talk. I'm not sure I can. There we go. Lauren Kellerman. Started to say the senior, the junior. The junior. Shay Williamson's a freshman, and she has matured over the course of the season. There's a 1-4 high with a high pick. Macy York post up against Lily Ward. That ball's reversed to Lauren Kellerman, heading down the lane. Lydia Barnett penetrates, kicks it out to Macy York. Can't control it.
That'll be our first turnover.
First turnover. By the way, in that Frankfurt South game, there was a boatload, a boatload of turnovers by both teams. Addie Charles inbounds that ball to Remley. Looks like the Athenians are still in the zone. Charles puts up another three. He is on.
Yeah, 3 threes have been nothing at the bottom of the net, Coach. They're looking to hit those. They're taking them.
Wow. 3 of 3. I noticed I was at the North-South game in December at North, and the Thompson girls both were on fire that night with 3-pointers. And after the game, Brian Nelton, the coach, said that was the difference in the game. And I remember a game we had here back when Spencer Funk played. She hit her first 2 shots. They were threes. We weren't favored in the game, but it kind of set an early tone.
Right, that will do it.
And you know when kids get confidence?
Yes, oh yeah.
So the Mounties are up by 8, 9-1. They've hit all 3 of their shots. We have not connected on a field goal. We're 1 of 2 from the line. We've got full court pressure again, and this time it's a 2-2-1 zone trap. So Shay Williamson looking for a cutter. Lauren Kellerman's got the ball.
Move.
Megan Simmons, left-handed. They're looking to trap. Good.
Oh, nice
Good pass to Kellerman. Very nice. Lauren Kellerman gets her first hoop and gives Megan Simmons the assist. That's how you break a press.
That's right.
Good ball handling. Here comes Lily Ward. She goes right-handed. A good block by Macy York.
Yes.
How about that? A freshman.
Yes, take it right at her. She'll defend. She's not afraid of anybody.
And Lily Ward's a senior. She's not used to having her shots blocked. That's the first Southmont shot that didn't go in. Out of bounds play. Another steal by the Athenians. Another turnover by the Mounties. So they've got 3. Macy York puts up her first shot. It's a little long. Look at the hustle there by the freshman.
Yes.
Good pass inside to Megan Simmons. She can't handle it, but Lily Ward steps out of bounds. The pace is up-tempo. Shay Williamson trying to get her team lined up. They got a 1-4 low set. Lauren Kellerman coming over. Finally kicks it out. We're going to set her up. Southmont's in a 2-3 zone.
Yes.
They ran some zone against Frankfurt, and it was a back and forth game. It was a lot of fun to watch that game. Macy York. Ball's in her hand. She can't catch it. She was wide open. Second turnover for the Athenians. Here comes Olivia Reed. Macy York's going to take a quick seat. She's not happy with herself, and the Athenians set up on a full court press, a 2-2-1 full court zone press. The Mounties are susceptible to turnovers. There's hand was on the ball. I thought we had to steal.
Not quite.
Addie Charles is caught. She got 3 defenders. Good timeout by Dustin Oakley. Dustin Oakley comes into the game tonight. Comes in with a 5-13 record. He is 27-37 in his 3rd year at the school. Got some Mounties, got some incorrigible Mounties walking in front of us here.
Yeah, buddy.
Glad to have you tonight. If you're at home, come on out and join us. It's 9-3. Southmont jumped out to a quick lead. They hit 3 3-pointers. There have been, since then, Southmont's committed 3 turnovers since we've gone into our pressure. And both teams have some susceptibility to pressure.
Yeah.
So we expect it to be an up-tempo game. We got pressure right now. We're in a man. That's Emma Ward. Goes to the hoop. She can't score, but Lily Ward gets the rebound. Emma Ward gets the rebound.
And out of bounds. That'll be the Athenian ball.
That turned out all right. She had a good first shot. Lily Ward had a good rebound, and that instead of retreating and setting it up, they tried to score.
Pick it right back up.
We got Lily Ward guarding Olivia Reed. That's going to be an interesting matchup. Shay Williamson to the hole. There's some contact. Another foul on the Mounties. I think the game plan so far, Coach, is take the ball to the hoop.
Yeah.
Let's get the Mounties in a little bit of foul trouble. Dustin Oakley's complaining about the lack of calls on the other end. Shea Williamson's first shot's up. The freshman kicks it down. She hits her first free throw. We finally at 9-4. Second shot's up. Both shots look good. Nope. Had a lane violation. Oh, rats. 9-5. So that'll go down as 1 of 2 because of a lane violation. We're in a full court press. Rimley's got that ball. Backside to Minion. Minion's inside to Lily Ward. Nice strong move. Rebounded in there by Shea Williamson. Backdoor, there's another turnover on the Athenians. Snuck up behind Shea Williamson. Charles takes it to the hoop. That's going to be a foul on Lauren Kellerman, I think. That was a good, strong, is that on 1-3? That was a strong move by Eddie Charles.
Yes, it was.
And the sophomore was not starting earlier in the season, but she's getting her chance now. So she'll take a couple of free throw opportunities here. Sophomore's got 7 points, so she's off to a real quick start. Now here is an interesting move by the Mounties because they bring in a freshman, and Belle Miller is the real deal. She's a 6-footer. She does a really nice job. I'm really impressed with her play. Second shot's up. So Eddie Charles has got 8 points. The Mounties are up 11-4. Lily Ward takes a seat. You don't get many opportunities to rest when you're as good as her, but when you got Belle Miller coming into the game, you get that opportunity. The Athenians are running a little bit of a weave. The Mounties are switching on every pick. Now they didn't switch that time. Shea Williamson up with a 3. It's long. And apparently it was tipped by the Mounties.
Yes, it was. We also have Emma Balaz checked in that
Emma
last time.
Balaz is in the game.
Yes.
She's a sophomore, I think.
Yes, she is.
Lauren Kellerman looking at Megan Simmons, who's posted up. Decides not to give it to her. Going to set up and call a play. Lauren Kellerman right down the pipe. There's a little bit of contact. Good offensive rebound by Emma Blas, and another foul. Who's this one on?
Maybe Don Miller. Maybe. Let's see.
He's taking his time getting over here. Who was that call on?
24. That was on Belle Miller.
Belle Miller picks up her first one. So Emma Blas to the line.
Fruit off.
So far, we're not setting any records on our free throw shooting. Emma Blas is a sophomore. She's about 5'9". There we go. So we're hitting 50% from the line. It's 11-5. There's a scrum and a steal. Another turnover by the Mounties. Lauren Kellerman down the lane. They're going to call walking. You got to be kidding me.
Wow, I didn't see that one, Coach.
I didn't see it either. He called it from the blind side.
Yes, he did.
And the guy underneath the hoop who had the best look didn't blow his whistle. That will go as a turnover.
Yeah.
Staying in this full court pressure, there have been about 4 turnovers, maybe 5 for the Mounties. Minion's got that ball going down the lane. There can be some contact there.
Emma might have got her on that one.
So Minion's going to the line.
Yes. Emma Balaz.
We're shooting a lot of free throws here in the first quarter. Both teams are taking the ball to the hoop. Good old-fashioned basketball. We're starting to get this, at least this side. This would be the north side. It's filling up real quick. Lily Ward's back into the game. Claire Brimley, Emma Ward. Belle Miller's in. Second free throw's up and in. So Natalie Minion hits 2 of 2. Mounties are 4 of 4, and they're up 13-5 here in the first quarter. Addie Laskowski's got 2 fouls, so the Athenians having a little bit of foul trouble. Lauren Kellerman to the hoop.
Again.
More contact. Nothing's called.
Contact on there.
Emma Blas got the offensive rebound. Then there's a turnover by the Athenians. Nice pass. Oh, good hands.
Yeah.
Good hands by Olivia Reed. Here comes Emma Ward down the lane. Shots up. Rimley's going to get that offensive rebound. And Belle Miller's going to take it baseline. There's a strong move. Bill Miller gets her first hoop of the night. It's now 15-5. There's 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. This is for the county championship, 2019. Ball's tipped out of bounds. If I recall, I think Southmont won the county last year, and I think North may have won it the 2 years before that. I'm trying to remember. Lauren Kellerman to the lane. There should be 2 points. That's Lauren's 5th point of the night. Cuts the lead to 15-7. Full court pressure. There's a steal. I thought we had it. There's a Claire Rimley. Walking, that's right. Another turnover. So the Mounties have at least 5 turnovers.
That's what I got for them, Coach.
Good. 15-7. Got a chance to cut the lead. That's Shea Williamson going to inbound the ball. We got a stack formation. That was Macy York started to come down the lane. How many fouls was
stopped a little short on Macy?
Yep, she started to come and stopped.
Yeah, that's just her first foul. Yeah.
So there's a turnover and a foul for the Athenians. There's a double whammy. The Mounties are attempting to handle this pressure. We had the steal in our hands. Emma Ward down the lane. There's a block. That was Lauren Kellerman with the block.
Oh, we got a travel call.
What is the call?
I didn't see that one either.
Well, went down and scooted on her pants,
evidently.
I think. So Olivia Barnett's going to check back into the game. Megan Simmons is going to take a seat. We have played a pretty big bench so far. We've played 9 players here in the first quarter. Lily Ward's got it. Puts it up right-handed. Bill Miller with the offensive rebound.
2-point basket by Miller.
Bill Miller's a really good player. 17-7. The Mounties are up by 10. We're in the first quarter. Lauren Kellerman. Olivia Barnett for a 3. A little bit strong. Offensive rebound by... That's Olivia Reed out there with that offensive rebound. That ball's tipped out of bounds. Eddie Charles is going to check into the game. And Rimley. Claire Rimley's going to check out. So Lauren Kellerman going to run that ball. Olivia Reed's got it at the top of the key. We've been trying to take that ball to the hole. There's a backdoor cut. There's another turnover by the Athenians. Here comes Charles, and there's another steal by Shea Williamson. She's not able to control it. She came up from behind, had the steal, was not able to control it, and stepped on the sideline. I think that's Addie Charles inbounding the ball. Lily Ward got away with a bit of a walk there. Bill Miller looked like she had the offensive rebound, and Shea Williamson knocked it out. So far, Lily Ward's shots are not falling, but it's just the first quarter. And she's a really good player, and you're not going to keep her down forever. Emma Ward down the lane. Southmont knocked that ball around like it was volleyball. Emma Ward was laying out of bounds, so the ball will go to the Athenians. 17-7. 37 seconds on the clock. Southmont's in a half-court man. Olivia Reed's got the ball. That ball's tipped out of bounds again. Coach Bean imploring his team to take care of the ball, make strong cuts and passes. So sideline out. Olivia Reed's going to take that ball to the hoop. She loses the handle. The ball's on the floor. We got a tie-up. Change of possession means it's going to go as a turnover for the Athenians.
Yes, it does.
How many turnovers do we have this quarter?
We just passed them. That's 7.
That's 7 for the Athenians.
They have
6. 13 first quarter turnovers. 13 times 4 is 52. That's a boatload.
That's a lot.
Well, both teams are full court pressing.
Yeah.
So you expect some turnovers. There's a reach in by Olivia Reed. Pass down to Belle Miller. There's another turnover. Pass down to Lily Ward. She can't handle it.
We had Hannah Thompson come in there.
Hannah Thompson's in. She's number 12, I think.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, number 12's in. That was one of those turnovers where we just made them play faster than they were able. Another turnover by the Athenians, trying to take that ball to the hoop. I'm not sure she got that shot off in time. But the first quarter score is going to go down as 7 points for the Athenians and 17 for the Mounties. And let's go over the scoring real quick, Coach. Make sure we've got it right.
Okay.
For the Athenians, I've got Lauren Kellerman with 2 hoops and 1 of 2 from the free throw line.
Yes.
Okay. I've got Shea Williamson, 1 of 2 from the line.
Yes.
I've got Emma Blas, 1 of 2 from the line.
All right.
That should be 7 points.
Yeah.
All right. For Eddie Charles, for the Mounties, 2 threes and 2 free throws. So that's 8.
Yes.
Natalie Minion with a 3 and 2 free throws. That's 5.
Yes.
Bill Miller with 2 hoops. That's 4.
That's it.
So 8 and 5, 13 and 4, 17.
Yes, that's it.
Well, we got 1 quarter right.
Yeah.
Anything surprise you so far?
Well, you know that. Yes, I think the 3 threes coming right out and just you know that's really, it was a killer there when they picked up 3 threes and they went in.
You take those 9 points off the board,
right,
and it's 8-7.
And not that they wouldn't have, you know, it's just the game I was thinking of. I wasn't expecting that either.
We started out in the 2-3 zone. They got open shots. They took advantage of it.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Eddie Laskowski picking up 2 fouls in 90 seconds.
That was so big. That was big.
You take one of our more active players off the court, and so we started off 9-1, I think it was.
Yeah, Eddie's got 2 fouls, and she's back in the second quarter, so she'll have to play smart.
She has got to play real smart.
Yeah.
Lauren Kellerman. She stops for the outside shot. It's a good shot, but it's going to be long. Lily Ward gets the rebound. Here come the Mounties. Driving that baseline is that 6-footer. She's not able to connect. And here comes Addie Laskowski. Got the defensive rebound. Addie Laskowski, this is her 9th game of the season. There's a little giddy up and go by Olivia Barnett. So we've had a couple of turnovers to 1 turnover to start.
1 turnover to start, yeah.
So it's 17-7. We've got a good crowd here, especially on the north side. That should be a steal. Somehow it got through to Lily Ward.
Yeah.
Good pass over to Belle Miller. Not able to connect. There's an offensive rebound. Ball's tipped out of bounds. So we're very fortunate that we didn't give up a hoop right there.
Yeah.
I thought that ball was going to be stolen.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Here we got the...
That's our sectional, right? We will get that. Lily Ward on the baseline. That shot's too long.
Still not falling. That's good.
Rebound comes to Olivia Barnett. Here comes Lauren Kellerman. And they're in a half-court man. Olivia Reed goes baseline, kicks it over to Addie Laskowski for a 3. Offensive rebound. Was that Lauren Kellerman?
Lauren Kellerman, yes. Shea's in there battling with Hannah Thompson. Tied up.
So change of possession goes to the Mounties. It's still 17-7. 2-2-1 full court press by the Athenians. We have not been able to generate a turnover into a hoop. There's another. Well, Shea Williamson, I thought she had that. She couldn't control it. Emma Blas is coming back into the game. Olivia Barnett's going to take a seat.
They have Hannah and Bailey Thompson both in there right now.
Both Thompson girls. Lily Ward kicks it back out. Good head and shoulder fake by Thompson. She's going to be fouled going to the hoop.
Maybe on Lauren.
Is that Bailey Thompson or Hannah? That's Bailey.
Yes.
So Bailey's going to the line. She'll be shooting 2. Mounties will have the first chance to draw some blood. First shot's up. Nothing to it. Come off the bench. First time you touch it, put it in the bottom of the hole.
That was Lauren's second foul, too.
Oh, boy. Claire Rimley checks back into the game. Bill Miller is going to take a seat. She did a real nice job there in the first quarter. Rimley gets that offensive rebound. Change of possession, so give the team, it's going to stay right here with Southmont. That'll go down as an offensive rebound.
No, that's what I said. He's pointing our way.
He's changing.
Yeah, he's pointing our way. There.
Let's change it. Give that defensive rebound. That's a team rebound to the Athenians. 18-7. We need a bucket in the worst way.
Yes, yes.
Shea Williamson was hoping to get that backdoor cut to Lauren Kellerman. Nice reverse pass with the left hand by Emma Blas. Olivia Reed looks for an opportunity. There we go. Backdoor cut. They're going to call the foul. Is that on Rimley?
Yes, it is.
That is on Rimley. So Lauren Kellerman.
It's her second.
Probably our best free throw shooter on the season. I do have the stats back here someplace. I'm going to find the free throw percentage. Lauren Kellum, 77%.
And she's good on that one.
Emma Blas is shooting 80%. She's hit 4 or 5.
Okay.
But she is 80%. Lauren Kellerman hit 2. So she came into the game hitting 77%. She got 75% tonight.
Yes, she has.
And we needed those points. It's 18-9. Full court pressure by the Athenians. Thompson sisters playing catch. Need a cutter in the middle.
Yeah, they don't have one.
Don't have one.
They got
Lily Ward. Here we go. Right back to Lily Ward. Good pass. Good shot. That's Lily Ward's first hoop of the night.
First one, yes.
Give Hannah Thompson the assist. I think it was Hannah.
Yes.
One of them.
It was.
I'll hear about it Sunday if I did it wrong.
The other one will tell you, right?
They will. That's okay. I'll owe one of them a Coke. Addie Laskowski will run a little bit of a weave. Emma Blas had it. Gives it up. Shea Williamson down the lane. She's all the way. There's a foul. That one's going to be on Thompson.
Yes. Bailey.
So Shea Williamson going to the line. This will be the 10th free throw of the night after the second one. We need these points. Shots up. Shea Williamson is 2 of 3 on the night. We're now in double figures at 20-10. So we've got Minion and Rimley taking a seat on the bench, and those are 2 of the more active players for Coach Oakley. Second free throw's up and in. Good shooting by Shea Williamson. 2-2-1 full court pressure. That's France, I think.
Yeah, number 2, Haley France came in that spot.
We have played big benches on both teams. France has that ball. Going down the lane. Good pass. Shots up and in. Give France the assist. Lily Ward gets her second hoop of the night. 22-11, Southmont. That was an excellent pass. Good penetration, good pass by France. Olivia Reed gets it back up to Addie Laskowski. She's going to take a three-pointer. And go. That's her first three-pointer since November. They're going to call the foul on from behind on Shea Williamson?
I think so.
Well, not much contact.
I know.
Gee, all right. Lily Ward's going to the line. Both teams have shot a lot of free throws. 2 forced. After Lily Ward is done, the Mounties will have shot 8 free throws. We've already shot 10. Minion's going to check into the game. Because it's a 1-on-1 situation, they'll make the substitution before the first free throw. Dribbles that ball, rotates it. Very nice shooting for Lily Ward. Do you know if she have college aspirations to play basketball?
I haven't really heard, Coach.
I would be really curious to know. I've enjoyed watching her play throughout her career. That one rolls around. Belle Miller gets that rebound, goes to the floor. Going to stay right here. That'll go as a rebound for the Mounties. They've got a double stack at the free throw line. Lily Ward right. She's double teamed.
Oh, good defense there.
Another turnover by the Mounties.
Triple team on her in there. That was good. Good job.
Give Addie Laskowski the steal and give Mounties the turnover. Oh, nice little hesitation there by Shea Williamson. Lily Ward gets that rebound. Good move by the freshman. Here comes Thompson. Good pass in there to Belle Miller. Give Belle Miller another hoop. And which Thompson made that pass? It had to be Bailey, I think.
Yes. Hannah's out. Bailey's still out.
Very nice pass by Bailey Thompson. And, boy, Belle Miller can finish, can't she?
Yes, she can.
I'd say the Mounties have improved since we played them in November.
Yeah, I would say so.
I can't remember. Was that had to have been the Sugar Creek Classic?
Yes.
When we played them. Played them in the first round and beat them by 8, 59-51. I know that Coach Oakley was not happy with their defense. He wasn't happy with their defense against Frankfurt. I thought it was a terrific ball game. But he would like to have better stops. I think the other thing he would like, I bet he would like to cut down on turnovers. They've only got one this quarter.
Yeah, they had 6 in the first.
In fact, both teams only had one turnover in the second quarter.
Right.
So a much cleaner game. Maybe everybody's settled down. The score is 25-14, Southmont, and if you pay attention to the Sagarin ratings, this is supposed to be a 1-point game.
A 1-point game.
Favor of Southmont.
Favor of South.
Yeah. Yep, I forgot to look to see what both teams are rated. I know that Southmont's not intersectional this year. Oh, yeah, we do play Southmont.
We play South, yeah.
We play in the first game.
Right.
That's interesting. We're playing at South on Tuesday. Is that the only game that night? Benton Central plays, Benton Central, Greencastle. There's two heavyweights right there.
Yeah.
All right, there's man pressure. Olivia Reed gives that ball up to Shea Williamson. Back to Lauren Kellerman. She goes against the Twin Towers, and her shot is blocked. Down the court, Eddie Charles.
There's a little trouble.
There's the turnover for you. Second turnover of the quarter. I still like Lauren Kellerman taking the ball to the hoop.
Yes.
Maybe if she had stopped about a foot and a half short, taking the jumper.
Yeah.
Libby Reed's taking it right to the hole. Should be 2. Nice job. Libby Reed for her first bucket of the night. It's 25-16. Full court pressure again by the Athenians. Shea Williamson taps that ball out of bounds. I noticed we got one of our former assistant coaches, Lauren Thompson, but sorry, Brody, Lauren Nichols.
Yes.
Sitting down there with Pete Etterback's daughter. Got a good crowd here tonight. We'll probably get a few more as we edge toward the boys' game. Minion goes baseline. That shot is blocked. Lily Ward gets the rebound, puts it up. Finally, the Athenians get the rebound. Here comes Olivia Reed. Lauren Kellerman thought about it. Down the lane, puts that ball up. It just won't roll in. Good rebound by Southmont. That was Bill Miller. Lily Ward sets that back pick. France kicks it out. Here comes Charles baseline, puts the shot up. It's blocked by Macy York. Haven't seen Macy for a while. She's back into the game. Lauren Kellerman gives that ball up to Olivia Barnett, who gives it up to Macy York. Here's a freshman. I think that's Shea Williamson.
Yes.
There's a turnover by the Athenians. Addie Charles puts the pressure on Shea Williamson. I'm trying to think, has Shea been out of the game yet?
Don't believe so, Coach.
I think she may have played the entire time.
I think so, yeah.
Here come the Mounties. It's still 25-16, and we're in a 1-3-1 half-court trap. Minion's got that ball. France back to Minion, who puts up the 2. There's a good-looking shot. Good rebound there by Macy York. Tied up. It's going to go Athenians' way. See what, Macy York is another freshman, and she's grown leaps and bounds this year.
Yes.
She's coming right back out. I wonder if she's got the flu or something to come in and out like that.
I don't know.
Who came in? Did Addie Laskowski come in for her, or Olivia Barnett came back in the game?
Yes, yeah, well, good. Yeah.
Shea Williamson running that ball, backdoor cut by Olivia Reed. Olivia Barnett, very nice job.
That's a 2.
First hoop of the night, give Lauren Kellerman the assist.
25-18.
Lily Ward takes the ball to the hoop.
And they get an easy one.
Who's the foul on?
Olivia Barnett, I think.
Double one, okay.
Double one.
Foul on Athenian number 11, Barnett.
So Lily Ward gets her third hoop of the night and a free throw. That's one of those things when somebody's beating you to the hole.
Yep.
Either clobber them,
So
give them the hoop, come back down, do better next time. Free throws up. Little long, rebounded in there by Lauren Kellerman. I've got both teams with 11 rebounds. That's not official. Olivia Reed right down the lane, kicks it out. Good pass. That's Megan Simmons. 2 kids are battling. Minion got a finger in the eye. They need to call a timeout. There we go. We weren't going to get a fast break hoop. Boy, she grabbed her face real quick. I don't know if it's her nose or her eye. But Lauren Kellerman.
She's holding her nose.
Her nose?
Yes.
Lauren Kellerman and Natalie Minion were battling for that rebound, and it was an inadvertent contact to the face. And Doug's down there taking a look at it. Shea Williamson's going to inbound the ball to Addie Laskowski. So we've got 4 guards and Megan Simmons out there. Lauren Kellerman with a 3. That's her first 3 of the night. Rebound to the Mounties.
Well, that would have been nice, Coach. Sure would have. All right. Get a stop.
France down the lane. Great pass. The Belle Miller's shot is blocked by Addie Laskowski, and she gets her own rebound. The senior handling that ball. Lauren Kellerman. They're in a man-for-man, half-court man. So we weren't able to score in transition. In fact, I'm not sure we've scored in transition tonight.
Yeah, I'm not.
They've done a real nice job of getting back. Addie Laskowski takes a 3, and her shot's blocked. Megan Simmons and Lily Ward fight for the rebound. It's going to go to Southmont. Still a 9-point ball game. Last time that Addie Laskowski took a 3, it was nothing but net from the left corner. Oh, there's a reach in by Olivia Reed. We've got 9 fouls, so they're going to be shooting a 1-on-1. Is that Emma Ward going to the line?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Shooting a 1-on-1. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. This will be the 9th free throw. Shots up. It's too long.
No good.
Lauren Kellerman with the rebound. The junior reverses course. Not able to score in transition. Addie Laskowski gives it up. Coach Bean's playing a 4-out game. Megan Simmons.
Yep.
There's a turnover. Dribbled into traffic. Not able to come to a jump stop. And notice we got 3 policemen here tonight. And the assistant fire chief's up there.
Belle Miller takes a 3.
Woo! Offensive rebound and a foul. Nope. No, he's calling jump ball.
And that'll go to the Athenians.
So change of possession to the Athenians on that jump ball. We need a hoop in the worst way. We got 36 seconds to go in the half. Be nice if we could cut this under a double-figure lead going into the second half.
We had about 3 opportunities here to do that.
We're looking for Seams to drive the ball to the hole. Shea Williamson. Lauren Kellerman kicks it back out to Olivia Reed. Kicks it out to Addie Laskowski for the 3. Had a good look. Not able to convert. We're lucky we didn't get a foul on Olivia Reed. The freshman's not afraid of contact.
No, they're not.
Well, Coach Bean tried to get a couple of subs in. Not able to do it. France. Grimley dribbles out of bounds. 1.7 seconds on the clock. So hopefully we'll be down by 9. And if we can get a long pass down court from Shea Williamson to one of the streakers, we're just going to dribble it out. The score is 27-18 at the half. And we're going to go silent for about 9 minutes, and we'll catch you in just a few.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Athenian Gymnasium. And I'm joined by head coach David Pierce.
Sorry about that.
No problem. We're all normal. Put our pants on one at a time.
That's right.
Last night I was watching the news and the newscaster sneezed. Coach, we're bringing the Southmont Mounties into the game tonight. And what's the game plan, if you can say?
Yeah, our hope, they're a team, they play hard, they got good kids. Obviously, we know them really well personally. I think the key for us tonight is to put as much pressure on them as we possibly can. It doesn't hurt us. Our last game against Fountain Central, we had some miscommunication in the back. We were creating really good pressure, and we were getting the pass we wanted, but we weren't stealing it because we were out of position. And so then we had to make some adjustments. But we feel like, based on their shooting percentages and what their skill sets are, we feel like we can put them in some pressure situations to make them have to do things they don't want to do. And we feel like our bench can put a lot of pressure on them.
You think, I think, from an outside looking in, I think our bench is deeper.
Yeah. Our key for our bench, and we can even play even deeper, is the guys on the bench just got to do don't hurt us. And there's some times when the top 6 or 5 are doing so well offensively. It's one of those things. It's hard because some of our best defenders are on the bench, and it just kind of depends how the game's going. But if we play hard and play well, we should be able to use a lot of guys, especially since we don't have a JV game tonight, so quarters aren't a factor, and for them as well. So you'll probably see some of their young players play a lot tonight that you normally don't see, which could be a good thing for them. Okay,
there's one kid in particular who's a pretty good player for Southmont.
Mm-hmm.
And so what's the plan? Is it Justin Howard?
Yeah, Justin Howard. Yeah, he's a good player. He, one of the things that's interesting, we were looking at stats and comparing them to our guys. It's not a disrespect to him. It's more of an honor for us. But percentage-wise, we've got 3 or 4 guys that are better than he is. He gets so many. He averages 18.5 a game, and part of that's because he's able to take so many shots. And so what you'll see us do tonight is we'll manipulate and try to do things to make sure the ball's out of his hands, as does everybody. Danville did a nice job. They held him to 4.
Wow.
In their game, and then obviously some close games, with local teams, Seeger and North, and those he's somewhere around 17. So unlike Greencastle, who played defense inside 3, let him go off for 41. We will not be doing that.
Okay.
That will not happen.
I think he's been in the 40s twice this year.
Just once.
Just once, okay.
Yeah, just once. But, he's a good player. We've had to watch him for, 3 years now, and he's always been on our scouting report. The other kid you got to watch is Roach, number 10. He's a phenomenal player from the outside. A lot of times what happens is Howard will drive, and the help comes from Roach's man. It's designed that way, as we do. We do the same thing on our offense, but we can't leave him. He's just one of those shooters that'll just bury it if you leave him open. Another one we got to watch is Drew Glancy, number 3. Comes off the bench and sometimes starts, but he's a spot-up shooter. He's flirting right around 42% from 3, which is really good. If you're 30 or above, you're a good shooter. 40 above, you're a really good shooter. So we'll have to make sure we keep them in check. And I think the other thing that will help us is transition. We want to use our athleticism. We want to speed the game up.
You can do some pressure tonight?
We are. We're going to pick and choose our battles when we can. We'll try to mix it up just to keep them honest.
Okay.
One of the things, Jake Turner's a great coach, and he'll make good adjustments. So we want to make sure we keep him, uncomfortable, so to speak. Always trying to, make changes and do things, which he will do. He'll do the same thing to us. But we will. We'll full court pressure at some point, but we'll also surprise them and do some things on the half court.
Okay. One of the things I like about our team is I think that we play unselfish. I think that we're playing to our strengths, and I think there's on any given night there's 6 kids who can really hurt another team, and then there's some kids who can come off the bench and do some spot things. I thought Ty Lanus played a really good game the other night when K-Dub wasn't feeling well or injured, whatever the deal was. Yeah,
Ty Linus is a special player. He's only a sophomore, and he's another one of those kids. We've got weapons on the bench. The only thing holding them up is maybe size, or one of those guys in front of them is just a little bit better defender or stronger. But that's the neat thing about our. We've got some of our bench would start on most teams in the area. But that tells you how good our players are and how hard they compete each day to get that, to elevate their game to that level. You were talking about, the first thing you pointed out was how well they play together. They're great kids.
They're fun to watch.
Oh, you have no idea. In practice, they pick each other up. They celebrate sometimes more in practice on charges and different things more than they do in the game. They love supporting one another. They play together. As a coach, and you know this, you hope for those things, you preach those things. Coaches don't change the way they coach. We always wanted the teams to be that way, but the kids have to choose to play that way.
So they bought into it.
And they bought in, and a lot of that comes from 2 years ago when they were really team-oriented, a JV team. They were 18-4. And shocker, here they are now as seniors, and now they're 8-4. So, they bought into the team mentality, and because of it, we're not going to have a 20-point scorer. But we have 4 guys. If we just let them shoot, they would definitely score over 20 points a game.
Well, Cam Saunders scored 20 up at McCutcheon.
Yep.
And actually, in his last 2 games,
he's done really well.
He has made the team more dangerous by being more offensive-minded. Yep. And then I look at Will Kellerman has upped his game from last year. Carson Williamson has upped his game from last year. Actually, I think Carson's the most improved. Just from sitting up here.
Yeah, he's leading the conference in assists and steals.
Oh.
He's doing well.
Lacey Garrett.
Yes.
Yeah. And he's shooting the ball well.
Yeah.
And I think he's added some strength. And he's confident. In fact, the whole team is confident. We're 8-4. And I haven't even looked to see who you're playing here next week.
Frankfurt, Northview, Webo.
Oh, okay. Going down to Brazil and Webo again. And I don't know a thing. Actually, I know the coach at Frankfurt. Tell him hi from his old pastor.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's a great kid.
Yeah.
Played at Grace College. Well, I know you got some tough teams on the schedule, but this group of kids is a lot of fun to watch.
They are. They not only do they play together, but they love playing defense.
That's nice.
And that's rare.
And another thing I heard about the team is when the game got canceled, they went and shoveled driveways.
They did. We gave them what we called the shovel challenge. I opened my big mouth and said, I'm going to do 6, driveways. Let's see how many you guys do. And send me a picture when you do it. You have to do your own without being told, and then you have to go do a neighbor. The whole thing was we're trying to teach them that love's not just a word, it's an action. You got to go love people in your community. And I had to go do 6 driveways.
Find 6 short ones?
Oh my gosh, no. But it ended up being great. One of my fantastic neighbors who's got the work ethic of, better than anybody in the area helped me do 3 of them, and then I finished the other 3 by myself, and then all of a sudden the texts started coming in, and we ended up doing over 80.
That's awesome.
It was really really cool group of kids.
I forget where I heard that. I don't know, some restaurant. Somebody started talking about our basketball team. So, man, did you hear what our kids did? That's always fun.
They're special kids. We we're really lucky that somebody pointed out, a referee and a coach, said, boy, your kids are disciplined. Well, that comes from home. They've had to been told to do something and then do it.
That makes it nice.
And so it makes it really easy for us as coaches when you got great kids that come from great families.
Well, good luck in tonight's game. And are you going to come back up afterwards?
Absolutely.
Are we going home? Okay.
Yep. We'll be up here. We again, thank you for you guys covering. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Let's get the W.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Coach David Pierce. The boys' head coach is in his 9th season here at Crawfordsville.
Hey, David.
Here come the Athenians.
Let me know when you wave out.
Lauren Kellerman starts this second half with a 3-pointer. There we go. It's a 6-point game here, Coach. Lauren Kellerman got the 3, and I think Southmont picked the turnover right off there at the start. Shots up. Macy York gets the block, and I'm going to come back to that first timeout if I can, Justin. The Mounties have the ball. It's a 27-21 game now.
That was big.
That was a big hoop.
Big one.
Big hoop. Lily Ward along the baseline. Natalie Million gets that offensive rebound, and Addie Laskowski takes it right out of her hands. The senior reverses.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be a trip there on Addie Charles. So far in this third quarter, the Athenians are coming out. They mean business. I was talking to David and didn't quite see what happened there on that side out to start the half. Was that a turnover by the Mounties?
Yes,
okay.
we got a hand on it and ended up getting it, yes.
Okay. Let's see, that's Addie Laskowski puts up a 3. There's a defensive rebound by Lily Ward. Here comes Addie Charles. Addie Laskowski gets the block. That ball is not able to Mounties were fighting for it.
Yeah.
Good aggressive play, and they're going to be in full court pressure. Looks like a 2-2-1. We've got the 2 girls back.
Yeah.
Shea Williamson's walking her up. Now Olivia Reed's going to start the second half. Macy York, Shea Williamson, Lauren Kellerman, Addie Laskowski. So a different lineup here. Backdoor cut, not there. Addie Laskowski gives a head and shoulder fake. Macy York, I think, may have dragged that foot.
Yeah, it was close, wasn't it?
It was close. Lauren Kellerman goes to the hoop. She's going to be fouled by Claire Rimley, I think. Let's see if the referee saw it correctly. Okay. It's Lauren Kellerman. She's aggressive with the basketball. She had 2, 4, 6, 7 first half points. She's already got a 3, and now she's at the line for 2 more. First shot is just a little strong.
That was Claire's 3rd foul, too.
3rd foul. Well, and did Addie get through the first half with just 2 fouls?
Yes, she did.
Hey, there's a minor.
Lauren did, and Olivia Barnett did.
So 3 kids, 2 fouls each. Now that is rare for Lauren to miss both free throws. She comes into the game hitting 77% of her free throws. Emma Ward puts up a 3. Addie Laskowski gets the rebound. We've got a 3-on-4. She stops. Oh, she is fouled by Emma Ward. So Addie Laskowski is going to go to the game.
Foul number 5, Emma Ward. Her first.
This one referee kind of cracks me up because he walks everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere he goes. He is not in a hurry.
You got to wait on him now.
First free throws up. We missed 3 free throws in a row. Boy, I tell you what, right now if we'd hit our free throws, this will be a much closer game. Second one's up and in. That's a big one. 27-22, it's a 5-point game. We're in a 2-2-1 full court press. Double teamed. Olivia Reed was reaching in. Charles to Rimley. She goes along baseline. Macy York gets that rebound. Outlet to Lauren Kellerman. Here come the Athenians. Lauren Kellerman takes it to the hoop. Oh, man. How did that ball not go down? Here comes the Mounties. Ooh, Lauren's going to get that foul.
Oh, Lauren, that's her 3rd.
Coach, leave her in. It's easy to say that.
Take her out, yell at her, and put her back in. That was not a good foul.
Well, he's going to sub for Addie, not for Lauren. Let's hope that Lauren's smart enough to play with 3 fouls and still play aggressively because we need her offense. We need her. There's a backcourt. Another turnover. And Minion's looking at Coach like, what's wrong with you? 27-22. Another chance to chip away here for the Athenians. I love the fact that we fell behind by double figures and we didn't give up.
Yeah.
We're just chipping away. Lauren Kellerman comes through a double pick. She takes a shot. It's blocked. Macy York tips it. 3-pointer by Olivia Barnett. It's a little long. Defensive rebound by Lily Ward. Man, we're reaching in, doing all kinds of things. Minion's got that ball, driving to the hoop. She's fouled by Macy York. Natalie Minion's going to get 2 plus a free throw. So the possibility of a 3-point play could extend that lead. Natalie Minion committed the turnover on the last possession. Doesn't even phase her. Takes it down that baseline. Hits the shot. Free throw is off. And that's Olivia Barnett with the rebound. Shea Williamson, crossover dribble. Macy York has it on the baseline. Reverses it. Olivia Barnett fumbled it momentarily. Kicks it out. Macy York for that's off. And that was Olivia Barnett to sneak up there. That'll either go as a turnover or actually it was a turnover, wasn't it?
I think about a turnover, yeah.
Turnover and a steal by Olivia Barnett. So Macy York's going to take a seat, and who came in for her?
Let's see who we got there.
Good pass. Libby Barnett puts up the shot.
Eddie came back in.
Came back in. It's going to be a foul on Libby Barnett, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Coach Bean wipes the sweat from his brow. It's a 7-point game.
Olivia's third foul.
So Libby's got 3. So our lineup right now, we have 5 guards out there. Addie Laskowski, Lydia Reed. Here comes Megan Simmons for Libby Reed. So 4 guards and a forward. Libby Barnett, Lauren Kellerman, Shea Williamson. Emma Ward's got that ball.
Put a trap here.
2-2-1, half-court trap. Lily Ward's got it. Kicks it out to Minion, who puts up a 2. Offensive rebound by Bell. And she was a deal breaker in the first half.
She had 8 first half points. Yes, she was.
Down the lane, Lauren Kellerman runs into traffic. Southmont blocked that shot, got the rebound. Lily Ward stops for a 12-footer. Little long offensive rebound. Megan Simmons jumps in. Right now, I've got the rebounds right about even, about 17 a pop. Lauren Kelman's going to take a seat.
Emma Balaz coming in.
Emma Ward drives the baseline. Good strong move by Emma.
Emma Ward, keep that basket.
Shea Williamson's going to run the point. We've got Emma Balaz and Megan Simmons. We've got the traditional lineup, 3 guards and 2 forwards. That's about as traditional as we're going to come. Addie Laskowski. Woo!
That one in.
How about that? Took on the 6-footer. Little half hook there. I don't like it. There's a turnover. Pass to Natalie Minion. Goes out of bounds. And the sophomore's going to take a seat.
That is 5 turnovers
in
this
third quarter.
Yes.
We've got Bailey Thompson's checked into the game. Libby Reed's coming in for Emma Balaz. Both coaches using a big bench. And right now we're back to a forward and 4 guards. That's more of a lineup that we're used to.
We got something cooking for Lauren here.
This is a play where she goes back door. Yeah. No, they didn't run that play. That's Shea Williamson put up the shot. Yeah. Offensive rebound by Addie Laskowski. Let's try it again, fellas. Here we go. 33-24. Over the top. It's tipped. Baseline. Shea Williamson. Back door to Megan Simmons. Good shot.
Good pass. Good shot.
Give the assist to Shea Williamson. Give the hoop to Megan Simmons, the left-hander. Lily Ward. Oh, that should be a turnover. Excellent defense by Addie Laskowski. That'll scare you to death when you get somebody who's foul-prone like that. Yeah. But she was able to hold her ground, reach in there without fouling, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, she hadn't had a foul since the first quarter, Coach. She had 2 in the first quarter.
Oh, she's a crack-up. I love those senior introductions.
Yeah.
Baseline.
Oh.
That shot's blocked. Rebounded. Left-handed drive. Rebound by Lauren Kellerman. Here comes Lauren Kellerman down the left side. Megan Simmons going to take another 2. Shot's a little bit short. She tips it in. Southmont gets the rebound. One of the things they said about Addie Laskowski in the introductions is Coach never knows what's going on in her head.
Right.
Oh, Thompson, great pass to Lily Ward. Not able to connect. Rebound by the Athenians. We've got a 2-on-1, I think the 2-on-3. They're going to have a little foul here. Is that going to be on Emma Ward? No. Is that on 23? Should be Addie. Is that right?
County foul on number 24, Miller.
Oh, Miller. Thought he held up a 2 and a 3.
Yeah, I did too. 24 evidently.
So Charles isn't even in the game.
No.
Watch out.
Oh, that'll be
from behind. France picks up a foul. Man, the fouls are starting to stack up here. 2:12 on the clock. We're in the third quarter. This is for the county championship. Southmont, if they win, will own it outright. If the Athenians are able to come back and get a W, they'll share it with the Mounties. There's a cutter. Lauren Kellerman's open. Left-hander. Not able to connect. The Mounties have the rebound. Emma Ward's going right to the hoop. She goes all the way.
Emma
That's her second bucket of the second half. Back to a 9-point lead. Megan Simmons loses the handle. Lily Ward gets that steal. Here comes the Mounties. There's a tap. Addie Laskowski with the steal. The drive. There's a foul by France. Addie Laskowski's going to the line. Ooh, how many? They've got 7 turnovers in the second half, and we've got 1.
Yeah.
And it's still a 9-point lead.
Yeah.
We just haven't taken advantage of the extra
Now we got it down to what? 4 or 5? 5?
Got it. I know we got it within, I think we got it within 5 once.
I think it was 27-22, yeah.
First one's up and in. So Addie Laskowski's hit 2 free throws in a row. Megan Simmons will take a seat. Olivia Reed's going to take a seat. Macy York is back out there. Emma Blas getting more playing time. Second free throw coming up. This could take it to another 7-point lead. The Athenians aren't going away. Glad to see that. And we're in a half-court man. Timeout.
Coach Oakley wants a timeout.
Is it a full or
It's a
30?
30.
30. Would love to be down there. Coach Case is saying something to Coach. Let me go over the sectional here real quick if I can. Sectional 25, we're still 25. It's going to be played at Southmont Tuesday night, the 29th. Crawfordsville and Southmont, same 2 teams. So we'll play at 6 p.m. At the 7:30 game, the 2 heavyweights, Benton Central and Greencastle. And if I recall, Benton Central beat Greencastle in an early meeting.
Yes.
Yeah. Then is that a Friday night?
Yes.
Lebanon will play the winner of Crawfordsville, Southmont. And Coach Ryan Nepnaw, North Montgomery, will play the winner of Benton Central. Sorry about that. I touched the screen. And the winner of Benton Central and Greencastle. I'm sure Ryan's looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure he's working. He always works on something special. He does something that nobody expects to try to keep his team competitive. That'll be fun to watch. We'll be going down to Newmarket for the sectional. Yep. Olivia Reed makes contact with Emma Ward. Emma Ward looks to the ref like, hey, a little bit of contact here. Another turnover.
Yes.
They've got 8 turnovers in the second half.
Yes, they do.
8 turnovers for the Mounties, 1 for the Athenians. We're behind by 7. We were behind by 9 at halftime. Half-court man by the Mounties, Shea Williamson. She's picked up by Bailey Thompson. Lauren Kellerman. 1 dribble, steps back, puts up the 3. She hustles after that ball. Lily Ward goes down.
Let it go. That'll be our ball.
Oh, bad call.
Oh, I thought that was going to be our ball.
That was knocked out of bounds by Lily Ward, wasn't it?
That's what I saw.
Let's have somebody else step in there and tell the ref what happened here. Okay, here comes the Mounties. Just like that. Minion not able to handle the ball. There's a little bit of justice in the world.
Yeah, there you go.
The New Orleans Saints can't say that, but the Athenians can. I saw today there's a lawsuit. Somebody's trying to take the NFL to court to replay the last 150 of the game.
Yeah.
Fat chance that's going to happen.
Yeah, right.
Here come the Athenians. Lauren Kellerman's got that ball. She's guarded by Natalie Minion. Macy York's trying to post up. Emma Blas, 20 feet from the hoop. Gives it up to Macy York.
We got more movement here. More movement.
Lily Ward reaches in. She just can't help herself. Gets a little bit of ball, a whole lot of rest. Hey, we're in one-on-one. We got a lot of game left. Macy York is going to the line, and Macy York has not scored yet tonight.
No, she hasn't.
She'll be shooting a one-on-one. Emma Blas takes a seat. Who came in for Emma? Was it Olivia Reed?
Olivia back in? Yes. No. Yes, it was.
Free throws up. A little bit strong. Rebounded by Miller.
Free throws are hitting us this quarter,
Coach. They are. Miller handles that ball. That shot blocked by Macy York. Just a little bit out of control. I'm going to really be anxious to see how Miller improves throughout her career because she's a real tall freshman.
Yeah.
Good player. She's trying to post up inside. She does. Pass comes in. Turnaround. Nice play by Miller. I got her for 10 points. Is that right?
That's what I've got her for.
It is a 9-point lead again. 17 seconds still on the clock. Let's get that last shot.
Take the last shot. Get it down to 7.
Shea Williamson thought about taking Lily Ward. That's 5'4" against 6 foot. Addie Laskowski. Ball's tipped. 1 second. Shoot it. Shoot it. So the score after 3 quarters, the Athenians have 28. The Mounties have 37. So Crawfordsville are going to have to make up 9 points in 8 minutes. Whew. Man, we're surrounded by bells up here in the in the rafters. Now, I don't want to be hearing a bunch of red cheering up here now. Well, we're in Crawfordsville, Indiana. You've been listening to Tony Thomas and Coach Mike Schubert. We're happy to call this game tonight. It's the game got off to a quick 9-1 start on the strength of 3 3-pointers. Right. You take those 9 points away, and it's an even game.
Yep.
I mean, that's pretty much been the game. The Athenians have been able to force all kinds of turnovers. How many do they have for the game?
They have 17.
For the game.
For the game, yes.
And
they doubled their in the third quarter what they had in the first half. And we have 12.
You know, I'm not sure that we've been able to convert a turnover into a hoop.
I think that's been a problem here. You know, forcing that many turnovers and really not getting a lot out of it.
Southmont's done a real nice job of keeping us away from the rim, and we haven't shot the ball really well from the outside. And it's a compound problem there, but you know it can change in a flash of an eye.
Yep.
Olivia Reed trying to get to hoop. That ball's knocked out of bounds. I've noticed we got all kinds of future Athenians up here, Coach. Kids we've had at the junior high level.
Yeah.
That's Shea Williamson will inbound on the west end of the gym. Kicked out there to Lauren Kellerman, one of the Athenians' favorite plays. She takes it right down Broadway. Lauren Kellerman, first hoop of the fourth quarter, cuts it to 7 points. Minion's got that ball, runs right into Olivia Reed. They're going to call block on Olivia Reed.
There was Olivia's.
Now on number 0, Reed. Her second.
Second foul.
Only her second, yeah.
So Minion goes to the line for free throws, and she'll be shooting a 1-and-1. First one's up. Neither team has been stellar from the free throw line tonight.
No, they have not.
It's a county matchup, lots of nerves. That one looks pretty good.
South started out 4 for 4 in the first quarter, but hasn't done that well since.
Have cooled off since. It's an 8-point lead. So a hoop here will cut it to at least 6. Addie Laskowski comes off a couple of picks. She always cracked me up how she could go left and dribble with her right hand. I didn't know that was anatomically possible. Backdoor cut. It's a scrum. Addie Laskowski with an offensive rebound, not able to convert. Here comes Emma Ward. Bounce pass to Lily Ward. Great pass.
Really got by everybody.
The center ran the floor. Give the assist to Emma Ward. She makes a left-hand shovel pass. Nice job by the point guard. That lead is up to 10. Shea Williamson to the hoop. Strong drive by the freshman. That's her first bucket of the night to go along with 3 free throws. Cuts the game to 8 points. Olivia Barnett is guarding Lily Ward. Bailey Thompson's got that ball. Lily Ward posted up. The left-hander shots up and in. Well, she's warm up here a little bit.
That's not a good thing.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points for Ward. Lydia Barnett with a long 3. Here comes Emma Ward with the rebound. She's going to try to score. There's all kinds of contact there.
Yeah, 3 and 4 of them down.
Big shot there by Natalie Minion. That's a big hoop. They got an offensive rebound. 12-point lead. That may be the biggest lead of the night at 44 to 32.
One other time, yeah.
I know one of the things that the Athenians wanted to do, we've had some games where it's been back and forth, nip and tuck.
Yeah.
And we've had a short stretch of the game where we've had multiple turnovers that led to buckets. And one of the differences tonight is when they've had a chance in transition, they've been able to score. And we've had very few transition hoops.
That's right, yep.
Some of the times in transition, like Addie Laskowski had a drive to the hoop, but she was hotly contested and was fouled and went to the line. There was nothing wrong with that, but they've done a real nice job of defending the basket. So it's a 44-32 lead. Coach Bean called a timeout to regroup. The Mounties have committed 7 fouls, so if we can take the ball to the hoop and get fouled, we'll be shooting from here on out. Shea Williamson's got that ball. The Mounties have settled into a half-court man defense. We have done a real nice job tonight of trying to get some backdoor cuts.
Yeah.
Olivia Reed puts up a shot. Emma Blas gets the rebound. That ball stolen. It's stolen again. 2 turnovers there. Emma Blas puts up a shot. Rebounded by the Mounties. So we had a turnover by the Mounties and then a turnover by the Athenians. Emma Blas put up a shot. The Mounties got an offensive rebound. That's Bailey Thompson's going to inbound on the west sideline. Miller's trying to post up. Meenan's got that ball in the corner. Good steal by Addie Laskowski. Another turnover for the Mounties. Laskowski gets the hoop, and that's our first bucket in transition. Cuts the lead to 10. There's a double team there in the corner. Here comes Thompson. She splits the defense. She's going to be fouled. Olivia Reed reaching in.
That'll be number 3 on Olivia.
That's her 3rd foul.
Her 3rd, team's 5th.
At this point, we're going to play until we foul out. Bailey Thompson did a real nice job splitting that defense. Miller's open for the jumper. Here comes Lauren Kellerman with the rebound. The Indians have a chance to score in transition. Shots up. Shea Williamson gives it up to Olivia Reed. Puts a shot up. There's a rebound. We're fortunate we didn't get the foul there. Olivia Barnett's going to check back into the game. Emma Blas is going to take a seat. So we got Lauren Kellerman, Olivia Reed, Shea Williamson, Addie Laskowski, and I'm leaving somebody out. There's a steal. And a foul. Another turnover by the Mounties. Man, how many turnovers they got here tonight, or in the second half? 12 in the second half. I know that Coach Oakley's not going to be happy about that. Lauren Kellerman going to the line for a one-on-one. She struggled a little bit tonight from the lane. Score is 44-34. She misses that one. Offensive rebound by Lauren Kellerman. All right. She got 2 points. Minion's got that ball. Ward's got the ball. Bailey Thompson passes to Ward. Ball's down. There's a scrum. Which way's the ball going?
Ball's going to our way.
Got to go as a turnover. Here come the Athenians. They can cut the score. It's 8. It's an 8-point lead. They had cut it down to at least 6, maybe 5. We can't quite remember. But here's a chance to cut it to at least 6. We're spreading that court, running a little bit of weave. Olivia Reed changes direction. Shea Williamson kicks it over to Addie Laskowski. Pump fake. There's that little half hook. She goes down on the floor for an offensive rebound. Not able to convert.
It's going the south way.
So that's going to go as a defensive rebound for the Mounties as a team. 4:18 to go on the clock. That's a world of time. And is that Emma Ward's back into the game?
Yes it is.
Bailey Thompson takes her time. Hits Claire Rimley. Emma Ward wide open. Can't convert. There's Miller again. With the offensive rebound, and Miller, she's got 12 points in the night. Lauren Kellerman takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Backside. Olivia Barnett for a 2. Give the assist to Lauren Kellerman. Give the hoop to the senior, Olivia Barnett. Lily Ward to her sister, Emma Ward. Soon they're sisters, Emma Ward. Rimley's got that ball. The Mounties have spread the court. Miller's got it. Head and shoulder fakes. Trying to go baseline. Kicks it back out to Emma Ward. They're taking time off the clock. Bailey Thompson down the lane. Good shot. Can't convert. Offensive rebound. Offensive rebound by Miller, and the foul goes to Laskowski. Is that her 4th?
I've got her for 3.
Let's hope it's 3.
Her third.
Bailey Thompson did a real nice job splitting that
Yes, she
defense.
did,
Just
yeah.
couldn't get it to go down. Emma Ward's got that ball on top. Lily Ward. Lauren Kellerman reaches in. There are all kinds of deflections going on here. There's going to be a foul on Olivia Barnett. She was moving to her right,
Yep.
reached in with her left.
Yep, that'll get it every time. That's her fourth.
Ooh, there's 4 fouls, so Lily Ward's going to the line, and she'll be shooting a 1-and-1.
Line shooting a 1-and-1.
Well, the board's got her for 3, so.
Let's hope the board's right.
Yeah.
And she misses the front end of the 1-and-1. There was an offensive rebound. The Athenians reached in, tied it up, and hey, change of possession. So it's an 8-point lead. There's 3:04 on the clock. We need a hoop in the worst way and a defensive stop. There's a pick. Shea Williamson tried to give and go to Lauren Kellerman. It's the oldest playing basketball, but it still works. Bailey Thompson's going to take a seat. Natalie Minions into the game. You know, we haven't seen much of Addie Charles since those 2 early threes.
Yeah, right.
Here comes the oldest play in Indiana. Shea Williamson's open for the 3. Couldn't get the shot up. Olivia Reed's going to take 2 6-footers on. Addie Laskowski puts up the shots. A little bit short. Addie Laskowski goes down with 2 of the Mounties. Which way is it going?
It's going to South.
Going to South. Still an 8-point lead. Bailey Thompson comes back into the game. Claire Rimley's going to take a seat. We've seen a lot of Bailey Thompson here in the second half for ball handling purposes. Natalie Minion, Emma Ward, over the top. She puts up the shot. Wow.
Two-point basket. Timeout Mounties.
She hits a runner along the baseline, extends that lead to 48-38. It's a 10-point lead. You know, we're going to keep going back to the first few possessions of the game where they hit 3 3-pointers.
3 in a row, yeah.
You take those away, and it's a different ball game. Now, Coach Case is out here working one of the referees. Or they're just going to set up a time to meet for a burger. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Maybe he's letting her know Wendy's open now.
Of course, if that was me, I'd be talking about if we get caught, we're trying to call a timeout, so be paying attention to the bench.
Yeah. Yep.
Coach Case is coaching the back row, while Coach Oakley is coaching the 5 kids in the game. We've seen a lot of Mounties play tonight. They've all made some valuable contributions. The same 2 teams will open up Sectional 25 next Tuesday night. And that will be in the Southmont gym, so we will not be bringing you that game. I'm sure you'll be able to get it on Thunder 103.9.
Yes, I'm sure it will be.
Probably going to be Billy and maybe Jared McMurray. I'm not sure if he'll do that or not. Full court pressure by the Mounties. How about this? And it's man pressure. Somebody's got to roll back to the ball. Lauren Kellerman's got the ball now. Everybody else needs to get out of the way. Minions on Kellerman. She's going to kick it out. Stolen. There's a turnover. Here comes Claire Rimley. She walked.
Yes, she did.
2 Athenians ran right by, and Claire Rimley had a hop, skip, and a jump. I know she's disappointed in that. She suddenly had a wide open shot. So full court pressure. They're playing deny defense. Lauren Kellerman sets the pick, rolls back to the ball. There she is, wide open. Once she gets that ball against the man press, everybody just get out of the way. Here we come. About 2:05 left to go. We've got 10 points to make up. We need to score quickly and either call a timeout. There's the give and go. It's another turnover for the Athenians. Nope, going to call a walk-in. So it will go as a turnover, and then it'll go as a turnover.
For them.
Officially, that's how it goes. Shea Williamson will inbounds the ball, and who's our 4th player over there? That's Olivia Reed.
Yeah.
So we got 5 guards on the court right now because we need defensive pressure and we need quickness. Addie Laskowski trying to post up. There's another turnover by the Athenians. Rimley's down. Addie Laskowski going after the ball. Let's see who they call the foul on. On 1-3, Lauren Kellerman.
Lauren, that's her 4th.
Lauren Kellerman's got 4 fouls. We've got 1:52 to go, and Lily Ward's at the line, and she's a pretty decent free throw shooter on the season.
Not tonight.
But not tonight.
So it just stays that way. Give us another chance.
I jinx our own players. Let's see what happens here. First shot's up. It's a good rotation.
And good.
Jinxed us again. It's an 11-point lead, 49-38. We need to score quickly, get into our pressure, create some turnovers, and connect on some shots. That shot's up and in. That's 2 big free throws right there. Makes it a 50-38 game. Rimley's out of the game. Miller's in. So the Mounties have 3 guards up defending, 2 6-footers back. What's nice when you've got a couple of 6-footers, they're double teaming Lauren Kellerman.
Yeah, that's who,
That's where Addie
Addie comes in. She can handle the ball. That's what we need to look at right there.
She played point guard.
She's got Miller on her. She could go around
She needs
her.
to come in right now. There she is. Good. Go.
Now she could go around Miller.
She needs to. Passes in there. Shea Williamson to the hoop. There's a foul. Lily Ward commits the foul. Shea Williamson will be shooting free throws. We need for that shot to go in.
Yes, we did.
And with a free throw, didn't go our way. Dribbles that ball. Shots up.
Corrected. 2-shot foul.
Shea Williamson is 4 for 5 on the night.
To the lineup for the Athenians.
Tori Tesmer's in the game.
Rimley into the lineup.
Olivia Reed takes a seat. Second free throw's up. Little long. Rebound by the Mounties. Steal by Addie Laskowski, the senior. Olivia Barnett's a senior. Gives it up. Addie Laskowski. There's a foul by France. So another turnover by the Mounties. Addie Laskowski's going to the line. She's 3 of 3 on the night. And we're
double bonus, yes.
Okay. Hit these 2, cut it to 9, get right into some defense. There you go. The senior is 4 for 4 on the night. So that's 5, 8. She got 9 points on the night. Miller's back in the game. Addie Charles is back in the game. France is coming out. Rimley's coming out. We're doing offense, defense by both teams. Second free throw's up, a little bit short. Rebounded by Miller. There's another deflection. Addie Laskowski going for the steal. Minion shoots, and she's fouled by Shea Williamson. So Minion will go to the line. She'll be shooting a 1-and-1. It's a 10-point lead, 50-40. We're in the 4th quarter. Southmont playing for a championship. That free throw is a little long. Bounces in, bounces out. Minion has scored 5, 7, 10 points on the night. Pretty good night for Natalie. Second free throw's up and in. Give her 11 on the night with an 11-point lead. Lauren Kellerman. Lydia Barnett for a 3. Shots up. It's too long. Rebounded by Lauren Kellerman. Puts that shot up. So Lauren Kellerman's going to the line for 2 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's missed 4 free throws in a row, so it's time to break that streak.
No, not today.
Not this time. 1:15 on the clock. We need this free throw to cut it to a 10-point lead. We're down to miracle time where we need some steals and some threes. That shot.
Wow.
Oh, just one of those nights.
Yeah. One of those halves.
Emma Ward's going to take that ball to the hoop. Shea Williamson reaches in. 51-40. Here comes Peyton Sennett into the game.
Oh, Georgia Kincaid.
Georgia Kincaid's into the game. Peyton Sennett.
Step back down.
She did. Tori Tesmer comes out. The senior's last time on the court as a player. Lily Ward's got it. Coach is trying to get his team to pull the ball out. They did this with Frankfurt the other night, only they forgot and just kept shooting. Lily Ward's got that ball. Olivia Barnett's trying to reach in. Emma Ward goes baseline, puts up the shot. There you go. Rebound by the Athenians. A chance to cut into the lead. Crossover. Olivia Barnett with a three. It's up and in. Give the assist to Shea Williamson. That cuts the lead to 8. That's the shot we needed for some time now.
Yes, it is.
Well, it's an 8-point lead with 37 seconds, and the Mounties just go right back out on the court. They're ready to roll. I'm going to give you the guys' lineup right now, Justin, so when this game ends, you're ready to roll. We've got a second game coming up, folks.
Hayden came in for Addie Laskowski. That'll be her last time also, Coach.
Addie Laskowski, what a great kid. And she scored 3, 5, 8, 10, 11 points tonight. Olivia Barnett
comes in for the last one. Olivia Barnett.
Olivia Barnett has 7 points tonight.
Yes.
So our seniors faring well. And this is Addie Charles to bring that ball up court. She's guarded by Shea Williamson. Now Lauren Kellerman. Ball's reversed to France. And they need to run time off the clock. Let's see if they decide to shoot one more time. Oh, almost a turnover. Lily Ward's got that ball. They just need to take time off the clock. Nice job by the Mounties tonight. They're going to be the 2019 county champions. Miller's got the ball. Gets it out of trouble. Ward's got it. So the final score tonight is going to be the Athenians 43 and Southmont 51. And the Southmont Mounties are county champs.
County champs, 2019.
Okay, that is an 8-point lead. You go right back to the start of the game.
Yeah.
Those early shots. You know, a lot of times you get off to a good lead.
Yeah.
It's hard to overcome. Our girls played hard all night long, never gave up, to no avail. And so the Mounties are the county champs, and we're not. But the boys have a chance to win in the nightcap, and we're going to take off for about 18 to 20 minutes, and we'll be back to bring you that game shortly.